This is SCTV News. I am Muhammad Izzat bin Noor Mohammed reporting live from the main studio. Today breaking news on SCTV is experience travelling abroad for Muslim tourism. Tourism has become one of the most important activities for people all over the world. In order to have a good travelling experience, destination plays an important role. Tourists must choose the destination wisely, and there is several factors in order to choose a good destination and have a good experience in traveling. Firstly, misunderstanding of Islam in Western country. Second, attraction of the destination. Thirdly, the service quality. So now, let's move on to our reporters, Nurfuadah binti Ashari, for further report. Hello, Nurfuadah.
Thank you, my friend Muhammad Izzat from main studio. Today, we are going to share with you some of clip interview sessions about a survey that we has conducted, which is the level of preparedness according to Syariah Compliance Services to Muslim travelers. About 50 respondents have answered this survey, and we will have 4 respondents that are going to share their traveling experience to us. We will go to our first respondent, Mr. Hussini. Okay, Mr. Hussini, what are the countries that have you been traveled? And from your experience traveling there, how about the hotel or accommodation that are you staying? Are they provide any halal food, or do you prefer to bring food from our hometown?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Fuadah. For the first question, I'm just going back from Indonesia, and for the second question, at Indonesia, I was staying at Four Seasons Hotels, Jakarta. It is a not fully Syariah compliance hotel because they also provide alcohol and non-halal food, but this alcohol and non-halal food only for non-Muslim. Even though it is not a fully Sharia compliance hotel, they provide a prayer room in order to make sure Muslims easily perform the salat. It is a not huge prayer room, but as a Muslim, I think it is enough for us to perform the salat at that room. In addition, the hotel also provide the halal food for Muslim. So for me, it is not a problem to Muslims traveler to find the halal food. Other than that, as we know, Indonesia is one of the Islamic country, so it is not difficult to us as a Muslim consumer to find a halal food if we didn't want to eat at the hotel. So overall, for me, Indonesia is not difficult to traveler to follow the Sharia law during their vacations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hussini, for the answer. Now we will go to the next respondent, Ms. Nurul Afiqah Mustafa. Okay, hi, Ms. Nurul Afiqah. Can I know what are the purpose you travel to other countries, and is it easy to find any halal restaurant outside the place you stayed in?
Alright, I am a student at one of the university in Australia, which is the University of Western Australia. So basically, I go to overseas due to my education, and of course, I have been traveled to a few places in Australia. Next, the question regarding the availability of halal restaurant. Actually, it's easy to me to find halal restaurant in Australia, and also I can get halal food with halal certified meals that are provided in my campus like Hakat Cafe. Hakat Cafe is one of the largest halal hot food selection. Actually, in Australia, it is one of the well-developing country in serving Islamic tourism towards Muslim tourists among non-OIC country. And now they are also offering the best Ramadan services at Gold Coast to Muslim travelers.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Afiqah. Now we will go to our next respondent, Ms. Zulaikha. Okay, Miss Raja Zulaikha, hi. Okay, I would like to ask you, at the place you had traveled, is it easy to find any mosque? And the place you had stayed, are they provide any complete prayer facilities such as Quran, Sajadah for Muslim traveler?
Alright, I've been traveling in Japan before in 2019 and it was very hard to find mosques there. But in certain places I have visited, they were providing a small prayer room for Muslims. From my experience, there was a time when my family and I needed to perform a Jamak Tahir prayer and it was almost dusk. But unfortunately, we didn't find any mosque or any prayer room for us at the place. So like it or not, we had to perform the prayer at the side of the street. Well, there were a few people pass by and just glanced at us, and they gave us a slight bow, and it happened at the Saka Castle. However, it's different at the Nara Park, at shopping mall in Osaka, and also at halal restaurant called Ramen Factory. There we had a chance to pray at a small prayer room that were provided for Muslim. It was very clean and completely with prayer mats and ablution rooms. So I think solat should not be a problem because in Japan we can pray wherever we like as long as it does not disturb people around us. So for the second question, no, they didn't provide complete prayer facilities. We need to bring them ourselves. But also for the Qibla, we need to search on the apps to find the Qibla. But it was not a problem for us because it's easy to find it. You just need to search on the app and you will get the direction of the Qibla. That was my experience visiting Japan. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Raja Zulaikha. Now we move on to our last respondent, Miss Ain Faridatunnur. Miss Ain Faridatunnur, this is a simple question. May I know what are the challenges that you face as a Muslim tourist, and would you like to share your experience to us?
Hi, my name is Ain. Thank you, reporter. Okay, so I went to the Turkey because of my work and I am a doctor. Okay, so in the Turkey, as a Muslim tourism, I got 3 points as a difficult challenges in Turkey. Okay, for the first one is speaking their language. As we know, English is not their primary language. So sometimes I feel difficult to communicate with my nurse and also my patient in hospital. Okay, secondly, for the challenges is different prayer time and mazhab. For your information, we have 4 mazhab: Syafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali and Hanafi. Okay, so of course we have different style of prayer based on our mazhab. And the last challenges is it's difficult for me to find a clean toilet in shopping mall. So I think Malaysia shopping mall is better hygiene than shopping mall in Turkey. So I think that's all for my challenges in Turkey. Thank you.
Alright, that's all from me reporting. Nurfuadah Ashari, SCTV News.
Thank you, Nurfuadah binti Ashari and the respondent that share their experience with us. Hopefully, their experience will give us some ideas on what we want and choose Syariah compliance or Muslim-friendly destination. That's all from SCTV News. I'm Mohammad Izzat bin Noor Mohammed. Thank you. Selamat
Hari
Raya
Aidilfitri.
Maaf Zahir.
dan batin.